Hi everybody, this is Maggie from Worth the Fight Counseling. This is primarily for my clients who are using a diary card through psych surveys. I wanted to let you know how you could get some skills coaching. I am at the home screen where you could go to your diary card. As you can see, I am not particularly good at filling out my diary card. Actually, I just haven't been. I recognize that this is a lot. Don't forget to hit the finish button when you're done so that we can review in session. So then let's say you are in a moment and you really need some skills coaching. So if you hit the skills coaching button, it'll bring you to describing the facts and your 5 senses. So let's say I saw some cheese being thrown away and I became dysregulated due to the cheese inequality problem. Describe your thoughts and interpretations about these facts. I thought that the world would always devalue cheese, and providing high quality cheese to all that need it, and experienced hopelessness around the topic of this, compiled with the thoughts from earlier on cow contribution to global climate change, furthering this problem. All right, so we've got this typed in here. We don't really have to worry about spelling so much. Then we hit next. All right, is anything making you particularly emotionally vulnerable at this time? For example, inadequate sleep, unbalanced eating, physical pain. All right, so let's see. I am feeling pressure from bloated tummy, that's the word I'm looking for, due to a lot of bean consumption, and I slept only 2 hours last night. Before making any decisions, I will attempt to alleviate these problems by taking a nap and also trying to fart. Finally, identify the emotions. Oh, hold on. Let's say pass gas. Oops, gas. Okay. Then finally identify your emotions and any accompanying physical sensations. I feel a heaviness in my chest due to the ongoing sadness and fear around cheese inequality in the world. Then next. Now, what would you like to do about it? I can choose to solve the problem. I want to think about the situation in a different way or change my emotions, or I want to accept the situation and get through it without making things worse. So I think at this point, I'm gonna have to focus on acceptance so that I am not going to be ineffective in my life and or my business and or my day. So I'm gonna hit next. I want to work on accepting the situation and getting through it without making it worse. I need to get through this without acting on ineffective urges. I need to work on accepting painful reality. I need help resisting addictive behaviors. So let's say that I am hoping to accept this, and I want to resist my addictive behavior of binging cheese when I am feeling this way. It's a paradoxical problem, and it's a very real one for me. So let's see. Skills for addictive behaviors. Now, you don't necessarily have to know all of the skills to get a skills coaching for the particular problem at hand. So urge surfing, if you're not familiar with it, is essentially learning to sit on the top of your urge and ride it out like a wave rather than engaging in the action. So next, mindfully describe the urges that you're experiencing. I am thinking about buying string cheese because it's cheap, and I am remembering the peel of the plastic and the sound that it makes when it's opening, and that original or initial smell of the string cheese. And my urge is to eat as many as possible. Okay, so being mindful that urges for addictive behaviors are temporary and will decrease with time, even if you don't act on them. Okay, I can, for the next few minutes, not go to the store and get cheese. Visualize the urge as a wave and imagine yourself going on a surfboard, riding those waves as they come and go. I'm taking some mindful breaths, and I'm going to focus on what's around me that is not cheese related. And I'm going to look at the art on my office walls to remind me of all of the ways in which I can overcome this urge and all the reasons I have to. I'm not quite at the point that I need to use tip, but accepts as a skill is a pretty good, helpful one for me right now. So I'm also going to click on all of the ones that I'm using so I know later what is helpful, and then I'm going to hit finish, and then it'll be viewable by your clinician the next time that you are in session. So I'll be able to review it with you. Also, if you want to go back to the first skills page, the home page, you can look at the ones that you have done in the past and go through them to read about what happened and what was helpful and not helpful. I hope that this was a helpful video tutorial, and I will see y'all next session. Keep changing, keep growing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.